The function s is given by s of t equals 500,000 divided by 1 plus 0.4 e to the kt, where k is a constant. If s of 4 equals 300,000, what is the value of s of 12? So we need to find the value of s of 12, but we can't do that until we find the value of k. But we can find the value of k by using this information here, that s of 4 equals 300,000. So that means s of 4 equals 300,000. And we know that s of 4 is just s of t, where 4 is plugged in for t. So let's do that now. 500,000 divided by 1 plus 0.4 e to the k times 4. So we just plugged in 4 for t, and that's equal to 300,000. Now let's rearrange this. We'll divide both sides by 300,000 and multiply both sides by this denominator. So we'll be left with 500,000 over 300,000 equals 1 plus 0.4 e to the 4k. 500,000 over 300,000, that's just equal to 5 over 3. Let's move this 1 to the other side. So we'll subtract it from both sides. And we're left with 0.4 e to the 4k. Now so 5 over 3 minus 1, that's just equal to 2 over 3. And let's divide that by 0.4. So dividing by 0.4, we know that 0.4 is 4 over 10. So dividing by a fraction is the same as multiplying by its reciprocal. So 2 over 3 times 10 over 4. And that's equal to e to the 4k. So 2/3 times 10/4, that's 20 over 12. And that equals e to the 4k. Now we want to get rid of this e here. So what we can do is take the logarithm of both sides, the natural log. This eliminates the e because taking the logarithm of e just reduces it to its exponent. So we'll be left with ln 20 over 12 equals the logarithm of e to the 4k, which is just equal to 4k. So now that means k equals 1/4 times the logarithm of 20 over 12. And if we put that into our calculator, so that's 0.25 times here, let's calculate the logarithm first. So we'll have 20 divided by 12. We need to take the natural log of that. So we get this number here and divide that by 4. So that means k equals 0.127706. We'll include a lot of digits here because we're dealing with large numbers so that our answer is more accurate. So this is the value of k we solved by plugging in this piece of information. So now our completed function is s of t equals 500,000 over 1 plus 0.4 e to the 0.127706t. We just plugged in this value of k into the equation. So to find the value of s of 12 that the question asked us for, we just need to plug in 12 for t. But when we do that, we'll have 500,000 over 1 plus 0.4 e to the 0.127706 times 12. Well, let's put that into our calculator. So let's do 1 plus 0.4 raised to the, or we need to multiply. So 1 plus 0.4 times e raised to the 0.127706 times 12. So this gives us 2.85, and now we need to divide 500 by that. So 500 divided by this number here. And if we divide that, we get 175,000, or 100. Oh, whoops, I divided 5. We need to divide 500,000 by that number. And that should give us 175,325, which is answer choice A.